Hi there, my friend. If you're watching this video, chances are you've felt it. That sting when someone talks over you, ignores your opinion, dismisses your wisdom like it doesn't matter. And maybe you've asked yourself quietly, why am I still letting people treat me like I don't matter? You're not alone. As we grow older, especially after 60, we expect a certain level of respect. We've lived through decades of experience, raised families, built careers, made sacrifices. But sometimes the world doesn't reflect that back to us. Sometimes people talk to us like we're invisible or like our worth has expired. But here's the truth I want you to hear loud and clear. Your value does not decrease with age. In fact, it deepens. So why does disrespect still creep into our lives? Because building self-worth after 60 is not just about what others do. It's about what we allow. That's why in today's video, I want to talk heart to heart with you about 6 powerful habits you can start using right now to rebuild and protect your self-worth. These habits will help you draw boundaries with confidence, communicate with strength, and, most importantly, stop letting people walk over you. Because, friend, you deserve to be seen. You deserve to be heard. And it's never too late to start demanding the respect you've always deserved. So, make yourself a cup of tea, get comfortable, and let's dive into these life-changing habits together. Let's start with the most basic, but often the hardest, habit to build. Speaking up. So many people over 60 were raised in a time when being polite meant keeping your opinions to yourself, especially if you didn't want to rock the boat. But there's a difference between being kind and being silent. Speaking up doesn't mean being rude. It means letting others know, I have something to say, and it matters. When you don't speak up, you unintentionally teach people that it's okay to ignore you. And over time, this eats away at your confidence. So the next time someone cuts you off in conversation, pause and gently say, I'd like to finish what I was saying. It's simple, it's calm, and it says, I'm here. I'm not invisible. Start small, maybe with a family member or the doctor's office. Practice using your voice in little ways, and you'll see people will begin to respond to you differently. And even if they don't, you'll feel different. You'll feel stronger. Because when you speak up, you're not just telling others you matter, you're telling yourself. Next up, boundaries. Many people over 60 were never taught how to set boundaries, especially with their grown children, in-laws, or even close friends. You might feel guilty saying no or asking for space. But let me tell you something important. Boundaries are not walls. They are doors. They tell people how to treat you if they want to stay in your life. If someone constantly calls you only when they need something, if someone interrupts your rest with drama or disrespect, it's okay to say, I care about you, but I need space when I'm feeling overwhelmed. Or even, I'm not available for that right now. Yes, it might feel awkward at first, but over time, boundaries become like muscles. The more you use them, the stronger they get. People who truly respect you will adjust. Those who don't, they might push back, but that's not your problem to solve. When you honor your own limits, you're saying, I am worthy of peace. I am worthy of respect. And that's a message your heart needs to hear. Here's a big one, especially for many older adults. Over-apologizing. Do you ever find yourself saying, sorry to bother you. Sorry I took too long. Sorry I can't help right now. We say sorry so often that it becomes a habit. But here's what I want you to consider. Every unnecessary apology chips away at your self-worth. Of course, if you make a mistake, own it. But don't apologize for existing. Don't apologize for having needs. Don't apologize for setting a boundary or taking time for yourself. Instead of sorry I can't help, try, I won't be able to do that today, but I hope you find a solution. Instead of sorry to bother you, say, do you have a moment? I like to talk. This shift in language might seem small, but it makes a huge difference in how people see you and how you see yourself. You are not a burden. You are not in the way. You have every right to take up space in this world, just as you are. One of the most beautiful things about getting older is the life behind you. But sometimes we forget all that we've done. So here's a habit that can rebuild your confidence fast. Make a list of what you're proud of. Seriously, grab a notebook, write down 20 things. It could be raising kind children, overcoming an illness, learning how to bake the perfect pie, traveling alone after retirement, helping a neighbor, staying kind when life was hard. Big or small, it all matters. This is not about bragging. It's about reminding yourself that you are capable, strong, wise, and worthy. The next time someone talks down to you, remember, they don't know your journey, but you do. And when you remember it, their opinions don't hold as much power. Let your past remind you of who you are, not who they say you are. Here's something hard, but freeing. You don't have to keep toxic people in your life, not even family. Just because someone is related to you, just because you've known them for years, does not give them the right to make you feel small. After 60, your time is precious. You've got fewer years ahead than behind, so spend them with people who lift you up. Ask yourself, who makes me feel seen? Who listens when I speak? Who respects my time and my energy? And more importantly, who drains me? Who makes me feel like I'm too much or not enough? Make the choice to step back from those who disrespect you, emotionally, verbally, or even subtly. You don't have to make a dramatic exit. Just pull back. Stop giving them access to your heart. Then, invest that time in people who do value you. Join a club, a group, a church. Talk to that neighbor who always smiles. Respect is contagious. When you surround yourself with respect, you stop settling for anything less. Our final habit is gentle, but powerful. Speak kindly to yourself every single day. The way we talk to ourselves becomes the way we feel about ourselves. So many older adults have spent decades putting others first and hearing negative voices in their heads. Let's change that. Every morning, look in the mirror and say things like, I am valuable. My voice matters. I deserve to be treated with respect. I'm still growing, still learning, and still worthy. I will not let others decide my worth. Say it even if you don't believe it yet. Say it until it becomes your truth. Affirmations are not magic, but they are medicine. And the more you affirm your worth, the less you tolerate disrespect. It's not selfish, it's self-respect. Let's take a breath. You've made it to the end of this video, and that tells me something about you. It tells me you're ready to reclaim your worth. You're ready to stop shrinking, to stop apologizing, to stop letting people treat you like you don't matter. Because here's what I want you to carry with you. You are not invisible. You are not weak. You are not past your prime. You are wise. You are strong. You are still blooming, even now. These 6 habits, they're not just ideas. They're tools. Tools to help you remember who you've always been. You don't have to do it all at once. Maybe today you just speak up a little. Maybe tomorrow you say no without guilt. Maybe next week you finally write down all the things that make you proud. Step by step, habit by habit, you begin to build a life where you're respected by others, yes, but most importantly by yourself. Thank you for spending this time with me. If this message touched your heart, please like this video, subscribe, and share it with someone you love. Let's build a world where every elder knows their worth, loud and clear. Until next time, stay strong, stay kind, and remember, you are deeply worthy, just as you are.